Right, I'm not too sure. Right, so now we've got another title fight. We've got David Calveley versus Mercer. Now, David is actually, again, on the last show, you actually saw him win. He fought, I can't remember who he fought, but whoever he did fight. I think I'm trying to, Ellis McCauley or someone else that he fought. I'm not sure, but he fought someone and he beat him because the other lad wasn't using his range, but tonight, David's in tough. He's in with the champ. He's in with the retaining champion, Mercer. Now, when fought last time, he fought a tall lad, and this tall lad wasn't fighting tall, and detonated an absolute disgusting right hand, or was it a left hook on this tall lad's chin, and he was out on his feet. So he can bang, no doubt about it, but. Again, David Calveley is something a bit different this time. So we'll see how it goes on this time. I can't wait to see this fight. It's going to be interesting. To be fair, this is going to be, I'm going to tell you straight up right now, this fight is going to be an all action fight. I'll tell you straight up, it's going to be all action, no one's going to take a backward step, and I can't wait to see it. Now, the favourite in this fight is Mercer, no doubt about it, but again, sleep on David at your peril. Round one, Mercer starting with a nice jab. Here we go, Eagle Eye referee, something's in the ring. I'm not too sure what it is, but you can see something. There we go. Eagle Eye referee doesn't want no one to slip, which is fair, that's what he's supposed to do. Well respect, ref. Mercer's fighting his foul. Big right hand from Deck. And that's what you want to do when you're a taller fighter. When somebody short gets on your side, you just tie him up, let him waste some energy. I can see David trying to close the distance, but to be fair, Deck's not giving him the opportunity. But I can see David just trudging forward. He's like a truck. He's just dependable. He's going to be there all night.
He belongs on the M62, David.
Oh, I'm telling you, he's going to be there all night, trucking forward. He's got a good engine. He's not daft. He throws his hands when he gets opportunity to.
He needs a sponsor by Eddie Stobbart.
It probably is, man. Eddie, if you're listening, you need to sort some out. Get David some chunks.
Let's get David a good sponsor, shall we? He's a good heavyweight fighter. He's in the ring. Let's get some sponsors out there,
definitely.
shall we?
Mercer's whipping in there right uppercut. Lovely shot. And again, like I was saying before you came to me, Robbie, what's happening is that Deck, whenever David is closing the distance, Deck's just tying him up. That's what he wants to do against David, because David loves to work on the inside. So Deck's fighting the perfect fight right now.
He's keeping that step back. Deck Mercer, yeah, he's keeping himself back, isn't he?
He is.
Yeah.
What a first round. That was a fantastic first round.
Yeah.
I'm very, very happy with that. I would have to say Deck Mercer definitely took the first round. He definitely took the first round. But again, David's is definitely most definitely in the fight. So that's the main thing. As long as Deck doesn't switch off at any point, I think he might have this one. But make no mistake, David's in the fight.
I like David, you know, and the reason why, Ken, I don't know, there's something about it. It's not just because I like him personally. He's got something about him, and
he's always. Do you know what it is? He's a quintessential journeyman, but he's a good level journeyman. So it's like, right, if he catches you on an off night, it might do you in.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
You're going to kip, aren't you?
So, okay, I'll put it like this: it's a term that we use in boxing. I would say David's a gatekeeper. Now, as a gatekeeper, if you're really, really decent, you'll get past him. Alright? But if you're decent and you have an off night, or you're not that good, you're not getting past him. Do you know what I mean? So, I think Deck's good enough to get past David tonight.
Definitely that gate, yeah?
I think he's definitely good enough to get past that gate, but he's got to stay switched on.
Well, there's a gate there, and there's a gate out there, and there's a key. Let's see if that gate can be opened.
Most definitely. Again, I'm liking the way Deck's fighting. He's just popping it. He's popping that job nice and solid. He tried to shoot a right hand. He's a bit too early, but
screenshot there from Deck Mercer.
Lovely. Now I don't know if you noticed it then, but just then, Decky was kind of telegraphing his punches a little bit. So if David wants to, he can swing back for half a second like that. Right now, Deck charges his right hand. Watch, see? Now Deck's good enough to catch David with that.
Yeah, there he goes again.
But if he's not careful, David's going to pick up on that, and eventually
I'll pick up on it. Honestly, I can see it now.
He's going to counter it. Do you know what I mean?
I can see it. It's obvious now, and Kieran, it's getting too obvious.
It is, but at the same time, it's right now. It's working for him.
It's working for him.
So why will he change it?
Elbow down.
Exactly. Why is he going to change it while it's working for him? But again, when Deck goes through the ranks and he starts to fight better opposition, people will pick up on that very, very quickly.
Yeah.
And I say this because I like Deck, and his last win to win the title was utterly fantastic when he stopped that kid in the first round. But again, for him to get further, I want to see him, not telegraph his punches as much as
Yeah.
But right now, Deck's back. He's back on his jab.
Slow down on the telegraph, and
which is what he wants to do. He wants to take his time.
There we go. With that right screw shot left. That's a dangerous position for David Calveley to be in right now. David pushing him back there, regaining his position and stature. Right body shot from Deck Mercer. David closing him down now towards the corner of the ring.
Definitely. What I will say is that whenever they're both getting in close, I've not seen Deck fight on the inside. He's not really thrown in the inside. But to be fair, that might not be his game. So what he's doing when David's getting inside, he's tying him up. And I've got no problem with that at all, because
that's what happens
when you're a taller fighter. When you don't fight on the inside, as soon as the short man gets inside of you, you're meant to tie him up. So to be fair, this might be his game club. I'm very, very big about my boxing. I'm like,
I know you are.
If it's working for him, I'm not going to knock it. At all. I think he's a good fight so far. A lot of action. I have to say, Deck's up. First 2 rounds, definitely. David's in the fight.
Yeah,
David's definitely in the fight.
He is. Yeah.
We'll see how it goes on.
Yeah, definitely. I've seen a lot of screw punches there then in that. From Deck Mercer, and it was working. The thing is, though, Kieran, what I find strange is that after so many shots you've taken on the same technique and the same shot, isn't it about time you need to deflect that shot away and notice you coming and get out the way? But you know what? I've got to say you're 100% right. To be fair, David's experienced enough to know he should pick up on things like that. Yeah. But if he's not picking up on that, then Deck's going to keep doing the same thing. And do you know what? He's winning. So why would he do that? But at the same time, it'll happen again. It's a good fight. No. See this. That's where David wants to fight. David wants to get on Deck's chest and swing bombs away at him. That's it. Totally. 1,000,000%. Exactly. What he needs to do, he needs to make Deck work for every minute of every round. Now this is where David could close him, do something. Definitely. But Deck now is on that back foot. He's intelligent, this kid, Deck, isn't he? Because he goes back, doesn't he? He knows where to go back and when to go back. Exactly. But David also, he has his moments of intelligence when he closes him down. He does his business also and gets back out. Exactly. Approaching the last minute now, the third round.
Yeah, it's the third round. Again, this is a very, very good fight. Very, very good fight.
It is. It's nice to see it in a test of fight like
definitely,
this.
Definitely. Oh. Now, right now, David's getting a bit tight because all David's doing, David's throwing, but he's falling into deck. But I don't know if you've noticed, but I've noticed it.
He's going too close with his left knee, and his left knee's dropping a bit.
He is. He's a bit too close, but at the same time, right? I think what
a nice right hand though from
lovely right hand. Lovely. He started with good right hand, but again, deck count with the left.
Well, yeah, I know. He did. I can't fault you. I can't disapprove of your commentary. It's perfect, mate. Honestly, it really is.
It's a good fight. It's a very, very good fight. But to be fair, that bought Deck a few seconds, but it also bought David a few seconds to get a breather as well.
Yeah. And I hope David comes back with something.
I like David, but to be fair, this is Deck's fight to lose. I'll say that much. All right.
Yeah.
Right now, Deck's in the driving seat.
I hope Deck also maintains that distance, which is professional for him to do so. I hope David comes in close. Why do I hope that? It's because that's the way they should fight a certain difference in boxing.
Right now, what Deck wants to do, Deck wants to stay on the outside and just keep on popping these straight shots and whipping them up, which is brilliant. But at the same time, David doesn't want him to do that. David wants to be in his chest. So David's making him work all the time in the fight, which is fantastic. That's what he wants to be doing. That's what he needs to be doing. And to be fair, he's doing perfect. But so far, I've got to say straight up, I've got Deck Mercer winning the first 3 rounds. David Calveley needs a knockout to win.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Kieran.
He definitely needs a knockout to win. But you know what? It's a good fight, but David, if he puts his foot down in the gas, I don't know what might happen.
I know, if he does,
it's highly unlikely.
I know, but on technical precision-wise, it's Deck Mercer right now.
All the way. But again, now this is a time that Deck needs to stay focused, because if he's not careful, David might put the pressure on him and might make him quit. But I don't think he's going to do that, because in Blundell's gym, they fight. They always fight. They never quit. Do you know what I mean? But like I said, look how David started. David started in the front foot. But again,
what a lovely left hand from Deck.
Lovely left hand. But right now, David's just walking through everything.
Yeah, he's closing the gap. He's closing the gap.
Now this is turning is into exactly the kind of fight that David wants.
David needs to be close now.
He needs to be in. That's what he wants to do. David's not a small lad. He's a big lad. So why not throw? You know. And why not use his weight? That's exactly what he's
doing. Fucking what a screw shot. Body there.
Lovely shots from Deck Mercer, but right now he's telegraphing them. What he's doing, he's stepping back and then he's throwing him out uppercut. And
he's back with that right back leg, isn't he?
Yeah.
Right back leg goes.
Lovely hook from Deck Mercer. Now I don't know if you just saw that, but what David just did, David just thought, fuck it, he pushed that back and then threw it overhand right over the top, which is what he wants to do.
And it caught Deck's left hand side of his jaw.
There we go, look. Lovely fight. They're both throwing thunder right now.
Yeah, they want it, don't they?
Nice, big body shot by Deck Mercer. Big body shot by Deck Mercer. But I'm telling you now, David is always there. He's always going to be from the first bell to the last. And you know what? He deserves to finish this fight on his feet.
Oh, what? It's nice to see him in there, isn't it?
It's lovely. It's lovely. It's lovely.
Because he does put a performance on, and this is a difficult fight for David. It really is.
He's obviously physically wise. He's going to struggle because he's against a bigger, taller man. But at the same time, I think this is a fantastic fight for Deck. Once he watches this fight, once he watches this fight back, he's going to realise that eventually you can't just keep on relying on the same shot. It's not going to work. Right now, he's throwing an uppercut about 80 times in this fight, and do you know what? Every single time he's throwing his power. But
a nice left hand from David Calveley to finish the fight off.
But what Deck needs to do is that he needs to learn from this fight, because he's won this fight.
Yeah.
He needs to understand that
how to deal with a close quarter fighter.
Every single time you fight, you can't fight everyone the same way, and you can't do that.
That's it. So it's definitely an intelligent lesson for him, but now deal with close forward fight. And you can't get no closer than David Calveley.
No, you can't. David's going to be in your chest on that long. So from this, I know that Deck's going to watch this fight back. I know Mr. Lee Blundell's going to watch this fight back, because Lee Blundell, he is absolutely diligent on his boxing. Now I know Lee will watch this and he'll give Deck a grilling because that's what it's about. Lee wants his fighters to be absolutely A-OK perfect, no doubt. And to be fair, that's what he should demand from his fight, perfection. Because I know Deck's going to learn from this fight, and he'll add more to his game. He'll add a bit more inside fighting. He'll add more shot selection in his fights. They'll all be okay. But right now I think Robbie's on fault.
There's definitely a lot to talk about on this fight. We'll catch up on that because it's a very interesting fight to talk about.
Go on the fight. Go on, see you in a minute. Right now we've got Roberto Robbie Stamford in the ring about to announce the fight. Again, it was a hard-fought fight for Deck. I think the referee's gonna. I think the what am I saying? The referee's not gonna fight. Deck Mercer won that fight. Hard fight. Hard fight indeed. And now that I'm on the subject of Lee Blue Boxing Club, I've got to give a supreme shout out to my boy